She like, what's up with me and you? What we finna do? Lately I've been giving you some room. Lately I just don't know what to do. I don't want nobody.
Hey y'all, it's Malibu. Darby here. Welcome back to my page. Gonna be doing my May favorites today. Not necessarily my holy grail or all-time favorites. I definitely have a video coming up for that. But just products that I picked up in May and loved immediately, or some things that I fell back in love with and just really got me through the month of May. Now before jumping into the video, I have to say a huge thank you to everyone who posted, retweeted, linked on Facebook, hashtagged, whatever you did for your support on the first video. I honestly didn't know what to expect, and I had so much support and so many people texting me or just encouraging me that it made me super excited to get more videos out to you guys. So I honestly just can't wait to get you more content, see what you guys want to see, and just keep it going. All right guys, so let's jump into it with makeup. I have to start with the Lancome Teint Idole 24-hour foundation. I have so many foundations and I do not use majority of them, and once I got this, I honestly haven't reached for anything else. The coverage is ridiculous. The shade range is awesome. They just changed the numbers on it, so that threw me off a little bit, but the product is still awesome. I've actually gone through an entire bottle and I repurchased it, even though I still have other foundations. So I know this is kind of an oldie, but it's new to me and it's definitely something that I plan on keeping in the case, at least for a while. Also with complexion products, I have my go-tos. I have my LA Pro Girl. I have my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. But if you like full coverage, if you have blemishes, if you went out the night before and you got to go to work, I'm not trying to look like what I've been through, you need the Kat Von D Lock It Concealer. It is very full coverage, but it covers everything. I don't even have to color correct because as soon as I put it under my under eye, it just pops. I have this in D35 Neutral. It's a little lighter than what I typically pull for concealers, but I usually use this when I'm trying to be on full beat, full matte covered slay. So if you like a minimal face or you want like a simple kind of look, I wouldn't recommend this. But if you like full coverage or if you have dark spots, I would definitely recommend that. Now I have Ben Nye, I have Sasha. I bought the Cover FX medium deep or deep powder they have. And like a week or two later, the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in medium deep came out. And I wasn't like super hyped to buy it because I don't have the original one. I just don't trust the white powder on my skin. It just doesn't feel like it's gonna do what it needs to do for me. I'm just afraid of having flashback. But when I saw this and I saw how rich the color looks in comparison to the Cover FX, which is kind of like an ashy brown color in the packaging, it doesn't do that on your skin. This is just such a rich color that I honestly was like, I'm kind of interested to see that. So I gave in and I went ahead and I bought it anyway. As soon as I tried it, I gave my mom my Cover FX. I set my whole face with this. Sometimes I'll do under eye if I'm going for a more neutral face. Definitely do under my contour. It's just no flashback. It doesn't give any like weird white cast. It really makes everything blendable, and especially for anyone who's deeper than me, I would just trust this so much more than the original one. Also for super brown girl friendly products, I don't like to spend a lot on some products. Some products to me, in my mind, I can just get them for cheaper. But I broke down and I went ahead and I got the Nars Tahj Mahal blush. This is about $34, which is to me a lot for blush, but it's perfect. I have tried to find orange, coral kind of blushes because I've heard that's really good for deeper skin tones, and nothing that I've bought has been the right pigment. It's been too red, too pink, or just too clown-like. This is really like a perfect combo of brown. You can almost use it as a highlighter. You can use it as a blush. You can use it like under your brow bone. It just does a lot, especially for summertime when everybody just wants to be glowy. I think this is definitely a keeper, especially for deep skin tones. Also for deep, Sandra Deluxe raves about this all the time. She uses it with almost all her looks. So I had to try it. I think they had like their holiday sale or some ridiculous 50% off sale. So I got the Melanie Mills Gleam Body Radiance lotion moisturizer. I wasn't really using it a ton when I first got it because it was fall and I wasn't like necessarily dying to glow. But for the summer, when I'm just trying to be like sun-kissed, bronzy, Lupita Skin. This is an awesome, I don't even want to call it a moisturizer because I use it under my concealer. You can use it under your foundation. I put it on my whole body. It does a lot. I think it's like $16 for the smaller one, $42 for the biggest one, but a little bit goes a long way. The only thing I will say for this is it says no transfer, but it does transfer. Like, I wash my hands after I put it on. I always wear black, so I haven't had any real issues with transferring onto clothing. I've heard friends say it transfers. I wouldn't wear it with white. Maybe it would be my only thing. But besides that, you get a super natural, it just looks like you're glowing from the inside, which I feel like is kind of the goal when you're highlighting or doing any strobing or anything like that. And lastly, for makeup, I actually had a couple people ask me about them in my last video, and that is the lashes that I was wearing and that I'm wearing now. They're a little wonky today, but the lashes that I had on in my last video and this video, and that is the B&P lashes. They're mink lashes. I have these, the Goddess Lash, and another, which I don't have with me right now, the Naturalista Lash. For me, $8 isn't bad, especially for a mink lash. Honestly, what I like about them, though, is I've had an issue with mink lashes. I don't know if it's because my lids are hooded or my eyes are small, or I don't know what exactly the issue's been, but generally when I've tried mink lashes, they're like too heavy or it just does too much. These, I feel like, give me dramatics, but not too crazy when I can get them on right, but that's just me. But they're only $8. They have a couple different lash styles that I really love and I want to try. I just got these in May, towards the end of May almost, and I've worn them at least 4 times now, if not more. And I'm definitely gonna have to order more because I know I'm running the ones that I have into the ground. All right, on to skincare. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I am still like a newbie in real skincare. I've always been acne prone, I've had blemishes, but I feel like there's another side of skincare. Like, if you're a makeup lover, you kind of learn that skincare is more important than the makeup at some point, and what's underneath is definitely going to affect your makeup. So I'm still like inching into skincare. What I did learn immediately is skincare is expensive. Damn! Like, I went to buy eye creams and they're like $75. So I'm like inching my way one product at a time into being a full skincare guru. But for now, I picked up the Garnier Micellar Water. This is a drugstore product. It's like $8, which I'm always here for that. I just use it like to start removing my makeup. So I do my eyes, break down my makeup on my face. This one is for all skin types, and it doesn't feel too like heavy or too like astringent, like it's just pulling all the oils out of my skin. So it's good just to start the cleansing process. Honestly, if I get off work and I'm not washing my face all the way yet, or if I come back late from the club and I'm just tired, I use this just to like do a quick wipe down, just to get it started, remove my lashes, being gentle on those kind of products. So I definitely recommend the Garnier Micellar Water. After that, I think I might have been watching like a video from Annie Drea, like her April favorites, and she mentioned the Biore Charcoal Cleanser. So I got the one specifically for acne clearing with salicylic acid. I love this cleanser. I just got it, and I don't even know if you can see how empty it is, but it's like already almost more than halfway done. It's like not a peppermint tingle, but it like tingles when you wash your face, and it just feels really clean, but not like so much that it dries my skin out. My boyfriend has totally different skin, and as soon as he used it, he was like, oh, well, I'm gonna use this too. And again, it's drugstore product, under $10, always an easy go-to. Anything that takes care of my skin is inexpensive. I'm gonna definitely come back to that. These next 2 products, I'm gonna do them together, and I really hesitated on if I wanted to do them because it's the Shea Moisture African Black Soap Clarifying Mud Mask and the African Black Soap Problem Skin Toner. Now, both of these were bought before the little commercial fiasco. I wasn't sure how we felt about them, but I wasn't gonna throw it away because I do like the products. Whether or not I'll rebuy, I'll think about it. But the African Black Soap Problem Skin Toner, I've had a problem with some skin toners being too harsh and overly drying. This one is specifically for blemished or oily skin. So I just spray it. That's the one thing I'm not in love with. It is a spray bottle. So I just spray it and use my little cotton pad, and do my face. And then after that, I'll do the clarifying mud mask, which isn't like a lot of the masks that I have. This is more of a gentle mask. It doesn't get hard. You don't have to peel it. It doesn't exfoliate. It's almost just like a refreshing, clarifying kind of feel. So I use both of these every day. This is gentle enough to use every day, and I use a toner, as you should with every face wash and cleanse that I do, especially because I'm oily, so that's important for me. Another mask that's totally different than the Shea Moisture is gonna be the Lush Brazen Honey Mask. So this one is a fresh face mask. First of all, I love Lush, and just about everything I've ever bought from Lush I have loved. But the Brazen Honey Mask is definitely exfoliating. It has the honey in it, so it tightens. I told them that I'm blemish prone, so it helps with that, and also helps with brightening. Summertime specifically, exfoliating for me is really important because like I said, I want to have glowy, bright skin. Try to do a little less makeup when possible. So for me, having my skin be like supple and ready to just leave is super important and key when I'm looking for things in my skincare. This is kind of an everything product, but I use it more for my skin personally. That is the OK 100% Pure Tea Tree Oil. So this says it can be used for hair, skin, and scalp. I use mine for my blemishes. I'm trying to go more towards like holistic or kind of organic skincare products, things that have less ingredients in them overall. So I use this directly on my blemishes. It dries them up. It's definitely tingly, so I would not put this like on your whole face. But again, this little bottle is like $9, but you literally use like a dab of it. So it's worth it to me. Based on like some of the facial oils or serums can be like $60 and up. So for a beginner, I feel like the more simple oils that are kind of directly to what you need definitely are what I'm going for right now. All right, so last but not least, I'm gonna do my May favorite hair products. Now these are gonna vary a little bit because I can never make up my mind. As you saw in my last video, I had on a unit. Today I have my natural hair out. It can really change at any moment, however I feel. Now it's tricky with my natural hair because as almost every natural girl, we get sucked into this black hole of products where you just buy everything that someone says is good for your 4C or whatever kind of hair you have, and you end up with this graveyard of products. So these are kind of my standout products that I've held on to and definitely held on to for May. So if you ever want a unit, if you've ever thought about buying a unit, if you watch YouTube, I'm sure you've seen this before. This is the Got To Be Blasting Free Spray. Allegedly, this is just a holding hairspray, but for everyone else, it's kind of an adhesive. So around your unit, where your closure is, I use this to hold mine down. I take mine off every night, so I don't like to use lace tapes or any kind of glue or anything crazy like that. This almost holds it down so much that sometimes I'm like, I might have to wear this for a couple days because I put so much on. So a little bit goes a long way. I would never use this on my actual hair. I just use this to hold it down. But if you have units and you're looking for a new way to secure them, if you use combs but you still have an issue with sliding back, Got To Be Glued Blasting Freezing Spray. Again, a drugstore product, like $4 anywhere. This is gonna be your best friend if you have units. For my units and my natural hair, this is the Super Dope Hair Peppermint Potion. Again, this is an oil. I honestly use this kind of skincare too because I put it in my ABH Contour Cream Palette to soften the product, but it's actually just a hair product. So it's organic, Jamaican black castor oil, peppermint oil, golden jojoba, jojoba. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. Okay, so it's definitely jojoba oil. Neem seed oil, and it's just an awesome moisturizer. So even under my units, I have my braids. I like to take this because I like that it's a dropper. It makes it super easy. And I just put it between my braids around the edge because keeping care of your braids under the unit is just as important when your hair is out and natural. So I definitely use this when I'm natural, especially around my edges. It's peppermint, so it does have a good smell. And there are just so many hair oils, but this one is small, black owned. And I just use it and I really like it. And my boyfriend again uses it for his beard. So it's a lot of different things can be used for this. And I like that I can know exactly what's in it versus some other brands. I'm like, I don't really know what that is. So also for my natural hair, I have so many different conditioners and shampoos, whether it's like
Essentials, Aunt Jackie, Miss Jessie's, Carol's Daughter, all these other things.
But I don't twist my hair at night. So I end up buying all these products for twist and all that stuff. And I don't know what to do with them. The only thing that I've consistently used from my natural hair product junkie obsession has been the Beautiful Textures Tangle Taming line. So this is their shampoo and this is their leave-in conditioner. They also have like some other natural products, but these are the two I really use. So my hair gets tangled very easily because I'm not twisting it as often, or I'm not doing like protective styling at night or for a couple days or anything like that. And these are the only two things that have really been able to detangle my hair without it getting crazy. This says $5.99, so $5.99, that's for both of them. So for $10 for hair products, when some natural hair companies are charging like $18 for curling creams and like all this crazy stuff, these are definitely my go-tos because I'm not expert level natural yet. I feel comfortable like using these without feeling like I'm wasting my money. Now everyone knows what Ecostyler is. When I saw this is the black castor and flaxseed oil Ecostyler. When I first saw this on, I think it was Instagram, I thought it was fake. I didn't think Ecostyler was that hip. I don't know what I thought, but I just thought it was fake. I didn't think it existed. I'd seen so many like different Ecostylers that I'd never seen in my stores here, so I just thought it was some kind of weird Photoshop. So when I saw this, I posted it on like my Insta story, and like 5 people messaged me like, pick me one up, like grab me one. I don't have a real gripe with the original Ecostyler, but I feel like this one keeps my hair softer. Like I have to wash the product out less. And anytime something says like black castor or something that I know is good for my hair, I'm gonna always go for that. So when I use the Ecostyler to pull my hair back, I use the Ebin New York 24-hour extra mega hold edge tamer. Now they have like extra mega hold, super mega hold, ultra hold. I don't know the difference. They've all seemed good to me. I found this in a regular beauty supply store, and I've seen it in a lot of beauty supply stores, but I love this edge control. Now I have Hicks and I have Mazani. I have so many other ones that I feel like eventually my hair just stops working. It gets immune to them, or for some reason it just doesn't work. But when I use this, especially with the heat of May, it didn't curl up, it didn't flake, my edges didn't budge. And I'm here for the extra Instagram 1990s swirl baby girl edges. I kept it subtle today, but I'm here for that. I love the dramatic baby hair. Not even just edges, I like baby hair. I don't just like edges, I like baby hair. This is good for baby hair. This, I can dip my toothbrush in this, I can dip my comb and go to town and they will not move. All right, guys, I think that does it for my May faves. This was hard narrowing down for you guys like just the 5 things in each category for the month of May. I got so many things that I love to use. I'm definitely gonna have to go ahead and do like a holy grail, ride or die go-to products kind of video so I can share those with y'all. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to my second YouTube video. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. I have so many fun videos planned, some special guests I plan on having join me, and I cannot wait to get those out to you. I will see you guys next time. Enjoy your week.
Oh, my lashes are over it. What? Okay, we're just going.
The Schwarzkopf. I'm not gonna go on how we feel about Shea Moisture. I'm just torn. If Walgreens has a good sale, I'm gonna get it. But okay, so Taffy clearly wants to make an appearance. So let me just let her get her shine so she can stop roaming around down here. Are you good? Okay, thank you.